Hey there peeps, it's me Nosy, here again for the review. Today is the review I promised you guys, and that review was of course on Transformers RRD Robots in Disguise, Transformers Prime RRD Soundwave. Now, this review was actually meant to be up on the weekend, but as you can see, we've had a little bit of a switcheroo. This isn't my usual place for reviews. Now this is my new humble abode, the nerd centre for the whole Transformer reviews. You may see if you can see, this is my old bedroom, which is the back bedroom. This is now my humble abode. As you can see, I've got no figures up whatsoever. I've only got just a few on top of my computer's desk, and my Metroplex behind me, and that's on the entertainment system, Xbox and stuff. As you can see, this is going to be my room for the nearest possible future. It's a bit smaller, which is the problem, but my figures are still up on the shelves in my old room, which is the front room, right through that wall. That's what my old room, which was a bit bigger. All my figures are still up on the shelves, so we're going to actually sort them out when I get back from auto assembly. But yeah, because that's why you didn't see a video from us, because I was messing about sorting out that. But anyway, to the review at hand, it is on Transformers RRD.
Guilty secret to tell before my head explodes. A burden I never wanted, I'm getting close to overload. It has been far too long.
Welcome back, people. Here is the review on this guy. Now, I don't know if he's properly transformed. I mean, I've just looked at the toy in packaging and back in its packaging, and this looks right. I mean, if I'm wrong, please tell me. I'm sorry if it's wrong, but anyway, everybody's seen what he looks like. Everyone's seen his transformation, so it doesn't really need to be a big deal. But I think that's about right. Anyways, this is Soundwave. Yeah, Soundwave. He is meant to be a Predator spy drone. This is what his alt mode is meant to be. He doesn't really have much of a role really in Transformers Prime, sadly, even though this guy is actually, well, Soundwave is actually one of my favourite characters from Transformers fiction. It's kind of a shame that basically he is dilatory. He really is dilatory. He does sod all. Well, he can still fight, because there was a scene in Transformers Prime where he goes up against Arachnid. Basically, Arachnid was ordering everybody in the base because Megatron wasn't there, and she was basically trying to overthrow the Decepticons in order to basically get back at Megatron and, you know, destroy anything, you know, just create havoc. And basically, Soundwave basically just stands up to her, ignores everything she's saying, and he just walks straight up to her and single-handedly took her down. And Arachnid is actually a very strong Autobot. She's quite strong. She's actually a very good Decepticon. Sorry, she's actually a very, very strong Decepticon. And he took her down without a single. Nobody else. Well, nobody would have helped him, but he just took her down really, really quick, really easily. So I won't put it against this guy. He can still fight. He is still a really good fighter, like he's always been. The only problem with this guy is that he doesn't speak. He doesn't have much of a role. He never actually gets involved in any of the fighting. For what I've seen, that's the first time I've actually seen him use force on another Cybertronian. or another Transformer, is when he actually, you know, went up against Arachnid and took her down without a single problem. But there's nothing. I can't really go into a bio on this guy because all he is just communications intelligence. You know, like he's always been. Communication intelligence, basically hacks into the Autobots system, finds out exactly what they're looking for. He doesn't speak, he basically just records stuff and just plays it back, like, you know, whenever they need it. So it's a shame really that this guy doesn't have a bit more of a role in the actual series itself. But anyway, as you can see on the top here, I have his little companion friend, Laserbeak, or it's meant to be Laserbeak. It's just like a winged, like little. It's meant to be Laserbeak representation, but yeah. Let me take it off. I don't really like him. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, that is meant to be Laserbeak. That is Laserbeak. That is just a really. All he's meant to be is basically, he's just like a bug, basically. It detaches him, and he basically just allows Soundwave to know, or any of the Decepticons back at base, whether there's Autobots in the area, or basically how he was used, has always been used for intelligence, finding out things, a spy bot basically. He's just a spy bot. But he's just a very defined and very simplified version. But getting to the toy itself again, not really getting much into this. You know, it's just a Predator spy drone. I like the difference that they made him a spy drone, because it's cool because he's a spy bot, it's a communication intelligence, and it fits him perfectly because of his personality and his function. His function. But anyway, let's get to the actual toy itself. Now, what you can do, bring the wings like that to the side, split the front bit completely in half, and that's the legs, so. Then what you can do is bring this bit, if you can see that bit there, bring that and up, do that on both sides. Be careful because one of these on mine pops off quite easily, so you need to aid it just a little bit more, or I do anyway. Then you bring these bits here down, which are the feet, and then the back bits there, like the heel, and then there's the legs. Now done. Now bring these bits up. No, sorry. Split these bits a little bit again, and also extend them. That makes the arms. See, that makes the arms. And split them and rotate them around. And be careful again, because everything is quite pop-offy on this toy, which is quite frustrating, but it's not exactly hard to put them back on again. There we go, swing them round. And then, if I can, there we go, then pop. That's it. Then pop, get like this, and in. And then the arms are now complete. You just, the arms come down a bit like this, and you just kind of just bring them up and pinch in. And now what you do, this back bit here, like a bit of a nose cone, you, oh, no, you don't do that, you don't pull it off, but yeah. But like a bit of a nose cone there. Bring this whole back bit like this, and as you do that, it's on a spring and it pops up the head. Then just tuck that bit in and tuck back up again. And there's Soundwave in his glorious awesomeness. sorry if you can't see it, I'll just brighten the screen up slightly. He is a really, really nice toy. I like him. I do like him. The toy is a very nice representation. There's a lot of movability. I love the idea of how they've made the arms possible. As you can see, they've split them in 3 different sections. Split this out of the rings into like 3 sections, and then you extend this section, and then you get his rail. I like that as well, as that it's got like quite his fingers are bent, which is quite cool. It's nice. Like I said, be careful. Oh man, this pops off. It goes back on, but there's a back there. Very, very tidy toy. Very tidy. I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing hanging off it. Nothing out of place. It just works. It's quite nice. There's a little bit something missing here. It's his companion Laserbeak. This is his chest piece. Now what you do is you plug him into the hole. If you can just see it there. You plug this in like so, and then you bring these bits up into the grooves on the shoulder, and there he is, completely complete with Laserbeak. Because Laserbeak actually forms his chest plate, which is clever, because as you know, Soundwave, he used to be a cassette former, like a radio cassette thing player, and basically they would eject. But basically he just ejects it from his chest, which is a bit more of a simplified version. But I like it. There's nothing really going for it at all. I mean, there's a lot of movability, so basically the arms can go 360 on a very, very nice ball joint. There's a bend there at there, which is technically his elbow, but it's much higher up. Then you've got a bend here, and that's it for the arms. You've got a ball joint, and see the head can go down into that position, or it can go up in that position, but the head can bop up and down. You've got a 360 twist, and it's on like a spring as well, so it's a spring-loaded spring. The legs, you've got a knee movement, but you're restricted due to this here, so you haven't got much of a knee movement because of restriction. You've got a 360 twist of the top leg, and a little bit of movement of the thigh, and the feet also move. So, and you've got a 360 waist articulation. So articulation, very good, but there is a little bit of restriction in the legs. But what can you do? Because to make a transformer, make a Predator spy drone transform, takes a lot of really clever design work. And yes, you can have a little bit of not free movement, but I just like him. He's a nice representation of Soundwave. I reckon if you haven't picked him up yet, I know there's a lot of people that are not buying the Prime toys because of the show itself. Now, yes, fine. If you don't like Transformers Prime line, Transformers Prime TV series, then maybe the toy line might not be for you either. But I guarantee, just give 1 or 2 a try, and if you like them, honestly, there's one Transformers Prime toy you definitely need to keep away from, and it's Knockout. I hate to say it, I have done a review on it, but Knockout is a very bad toy. It looks nothing like him. It's a really horrible toy, but there's quite a few really nice ones, and this is definitely one of them. So if you want another Soundwave representation of Soundwave, then he is a great candidate. Very, very nice toy. So thank you very much, people. That is that is it for this review. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be back very soon with my auto assembly review. Basically to say auto assembly is 4 days away, people. 4 days away, and I'll be making a video review, a transformer review on a transformer that I bought at the convention, just to kind of like celebrate the fact that it's coming very, very, very shortly. So thank you very much, people, for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll be back very soon. See ya.